All right, everybody, what's going on, man? How y'all doing? Welcome to SWAC Smoke episode 143. I'm your tour guide around the SWAC. C Wells coming at you, and I'm hoping to have a special guest in the house with us today. And I'm hoping, I'm hoping everybody come through, man. The big soldier not here right now, but I'm sure he will be here. But y'all got me holding it down right now, and y'all know how we do. We got SWAC Smoke. We're gonna chop it up and have a good time. Like I said, hopefully my special guest come through. It's something that I've been working on, so hopefully it'll come through and we'll have a good time with that. But in the meantime, in the between time, man, how are y'all people doing today? Um, Definitely a great day right now. We got the big soldier checking in with us. What's up, big soldier? What's happening with you? Did I not put him in? What's
Y'all
up,
hear me?
big soldier? What's going on with you? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we hear you. What's going on?
man. In, man. But I'm ready to do this thing, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we just waiting for the special guest to get here. Hopefully, he come through and we make it happen. But anyway, y'all know how we get down, man. What's up, Los J? What's going on with you? So we're gonna hold it down until something go down. So man, what's been happening in the SWAC streets, man?
Man, FAMU, basically. You know, FAMU and uh what else been going on in the SWAC streets? Y'all know Jack State women won the softball tournament.
Oh yeah, congrats.
Congrats, 13 years. We finally got us one. What else been going on in the SWAC streets, man? Really? The coach for the Jack State ladies, the assistant coach, he up there cooking, man. He said he up there cooking. He said he got 4 commits already, man.
Oh man, he putting feet to the fire.
Yeah, man. So he out there grinding. He saying he out there got to get it. hmm
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
Man,
that.
this is off subject, but it was funny, man. I had just pulled up and got in, and I got out the car, and somebody was bumping that old UGK murder out there real
Oh,
tough.
that's my song, bro. That's my song.
Man, I thought I was in Texas for a second. I'm like, man, who playing that old UGK? It
That,
probably
that,
some
that,
old,
that,
probably old killer right there, man. I don't know.
yes, indeed, because that's a throwback. Hey, somebody know about that? They've been around. But
Yeah.
hey, I ain't seen them about BCU getting some band uniform. They got some new joints. What they
Out.
cooking? What they got cooking? What's up, Lob? What's going on, man? What's happening? I got to see, man. I like to see people get new threads, man, and hold it down. It'd be nice if they could make that journey to Baton Rouge. I doubt it, but it'd be nice if they could. Love to get them some Southern hospitality. Oh, but man, like I said, it's been a weird time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like we in between a lot of stuff right now. Got baseball. Um,
Right.
Starting to wrap up. This the last weekend of baseball. Got baseball tournament coming. Hey, we talked about JSU softball, but the Tigers gonna be in Baton Rouge in the regional. So if you're in the area, man, and you could turn out, yeah, they're gonna need your support, man. Turn out
Mm-hmm.
and support your swag brethren.
Who they
Um,
playing?
LSU first game.
Man, ain't no way. Well, they trying to get us on out of there. Huh?
Hey, I'm telling you, man. The one thing I can say is if you make a regional out the SWAC, most times if you like in Louisiana or Mississippi, they sending you to Baton Rouge off rip. If LSU got a team good enough to host the regional, they sending you there off rip unless something
Man,
is going on.
they ought to get Max Manili and CeeLo to bring us out, man.
Hey, there you go, man. Hey, let y'all do y'all thug thing.
They ain't ready for Max and CeeLo and B-Lo, dog on them.
Hey, the concentration camp, boy. Hey, we taking it all the way back up in here today, man. Hey, what they say,
Yeah.
Throwback Thursday?
Yeah, old Boo still around. Old Boo the boss player. He'll
Oh
get us
yeah.
concentration camp break out Lady Tiger one time.
Man, them folks do it up. Yeah, if you're in Florida, they're gonna send you to Gainesville. So like every state they got that one school they're gonna send you in to get you up out of there. So hopefully, Jess, you could come in there, man, and pull off a shocker, man. Hey, it ain't impossible. Come in and do your job and knock them off at least once. So hey, salute to everybody. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about, man, it's not really SWAC related, but it's interesting news. Um, Richmond leaving the CAA going to the Patriot League. That makes a lot of teams leaving that conference, man. A&T and Hampton just joined not that long ago, and everybody running up out of there. So I wonder what that's gonna mean for them two teams. I think the people didn't like the new neighbors that moved in, and now they moving out, and I think that makes for a tough stay. So I want to see what's gonna happen with them.
I agree. But there's a lot of conference realignment. Missouri State going to the Conference USA.
Yeah, I was surprised at that, man. Like
they suck in football. They've been kind of bad in football quite a while.
They ain't really been that good in basketball, man.
Right. They want that money though.
Yeah, they want that money. Hey, if you could get it, man, you do it. But like I said, I'm surprised they made that move. I think more people still gonna be trying to do that, man. That says a lot when you leaving from stable conferences to move up and not know what the future gonna hold for you. I think that really is gonna change. That says a lot about what FCS football is to some schools. A lot of the fans feel one way, but a lot of the schools feel a whole other way. It's almost like they rather, fight for that one bowl spot to get that bread than to make that run in the playoffs like a lot of people be pushing for. So I think it's a big disconnect. They willing to go in there and wait just to say they done moved up.
Yeah, I was sitting around. I know, man. One of these days, maybe we need to do a live, man, where we can somehow watch an old SWAC game. I've been sitting here watching that 05 SWAC classic with Bruce Eugene and Alabama A&M.
Grambling
A&M, man. A&M was a monster around that time from like 04 to around 07.
Oh yeah, they really, bro. If you go back to like 01, 02, they was pretty strong too. Cause that's when they had Robert Mathis on their defense, and they were wrecking shop. They came into the league pretty strong, so they had a nice little run. Then they dropped, but for a while, both of them, Bama State and A&M, man, they had squads that would give you the business.
Did you know Bruce Eugene threw 50 touchdowns in one season that year?
What that was, 05?
05, I didn't realize that, man. A lot of people be thinking how, Shador and everything, but hey, that record ain't gonna ever be touched for a long time. That man threw 50 touchdowns in one season. 50 touchdowns is six picks.
Bro, that's efficient. You can't get no better than that, man. Right. And like that's why I always say Bruce is my number one. Well, if my number one modern quarterback, because you always got to give McNair and Willie Titan the love, but Bruce, my 2000 and up quarterback, bro, because that dude, what's up, Big Thrillo? Because like when you look at the dude, bro, you like, come on, man, this dude, this dude is not about to do nothing to us. And then this dude go out here and throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns on you, man, and then probably run for about 50, 60 yards because once he get running, you ain't about to bring.
And the funny thing about it was that when he was doing that, he was averaging at least 4 touchdowns a game. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Them video game numbers, man.
And experience as coach.
Yes. and you see what happened and you see what happened in recent years. So it's like He did that
Grambling had some head
with
busters. I ain't gonna lie, they had a hell of a receiving core. And
oh, bro.
the defense was stellar. Ooh, they had that boy. They had a lot. South defense and A&M had. I'm finished watching that tonight.
Like I don't give Grambling a whole lot of compliments, but them, bro, from 2000 to probably about nine or 10, they had teams, man. They were. I mean, other than '09 when Prairie went to the SWAC championship and when Southern went in '04 and '03, it was Grambling. It was Grambling. Grambling was holding it down, and they did it in a variety of ways, bro. Their offense either was running it on you, or they had some dudes that could air it out, bro. Like you said, they had receivers all over the place. That was always a group of guys that could get it done. And since we talking about old school, well, it's not old school. I hate to say it. Since we talking about former players from
retro.
Yeah. Let's look at it that way. I want to, I posted this on Twitter, but I want to shout this guy out, man. And I'm working on a video on the greatest single seasons for playoffs since 2000. Shout out to my boy DJ for the idea. Raymond Weber from Pine Bluff. I don't know how many of y'all know that cat, bro. That cat,
man, a legend, bro.
That cat had a historical season, bro. In his senior year, he had 101 catches for 1,429 yards and 10 touchdowns. He was the only other guy in the SWAC that ever had 100 receptions was Jared Rice, and he had 103. This dude had 101, and he played at Pine Bluff, so he didn't really get the attention. But bro, them numbers those are ridiculous numbers, man.
Yeah, see, I don't think, man. When the last time any receiver in the SWAC, honestly, put up 1,400 yards worth of got 1,400 yards in the season? I can't think of one.
You got to go. You got to reach back because most guys now. Yeah, most guys now they top out at what 8 or 9, if that.
Now I know Dan Williams got. I think he went over 1,000, couple thousand. But man, see, sometimes I wish some of these schools really would kept some accurate records to see, because a lot of the records from probably like 15 on back is not an accurate count.
Yeah, man, like
SWAC school.
And it really shouldn't be that way, bro. Like looking for stats from like 2010 is like looking for stats from 1902, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it should not be that hard to find numbers on guys who played not that long ago, man. Like 10 years or less. It's like you can't even pull up Torrance Small from Alcorn. Oh yes, indeed, man. Yeah. From Alcorn. Torrance Small and Cedric Tillman from Alcorn, man. If that's what you're talking about, then yeah, those guys were the truth, man. Yeah, them Small and Tillman, they had some guys, man. Alcorn always had some guys, man. You go all the way back to the '80s with Milton Barney, man. Like they had Donald Driver, bruh. Alcorn always had guys, man. Shout out to my boy Charlie Spiller, man, from Woodville. Held it down at Alcorn.
Man, shoot, anybody from Woodville gonna come out of Woodville, gonna drop at least 1,100. That's on
them Wildcats. Them Wildcats. Man. Like I say, man, I would love to be able to just go and look at numbers from people, man, because they got a lot of people that put in work that don't get the love that they deserve because you can't pull up nothing on them, man.
Yeah, anybody for the old Goodwood. I think Arsenal from the Wood too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he was. He put in some work too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it really, man. To be honest, SWAC ball from 2000 to probably, let's see, that 2010 decade, honestly, was some great SWAC football. Let's admit, because it was some great talent. They were put some dudes in the league. Jamar
Yeah, bro.
Johnson, Jamar Johnson. Shoot, let's see who else. Mathis. Uh, man, Spiller,
Uh-huh.
Nate Hughes. Man,
Bro,
they put a lot of good receivers in the league.
and that's
Really, really.
and that, it honestly, bro, it don't even matter what position you looked at. They like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like it took a little dip in the middle of the two in the middle of like 2015, 2016, because you had like Southern and Grambling and
Yeah,
Alcorn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Tavares
of course,
Jackson.
Boris Jackson.
That boy lit up.
Man,
Ooh, he lit
that
us up in the vid. I'll never forget that.
that man put in work,
That
bro.
man did us so dirty in the vid. I remember.
Hey,
Ooh,
if
I remember when
it wasn't,
Pine Bluff put 60. I swear for crackers, they put 60 on Jack State in the vid. That's when James Bill got fired. I'll never forget that. That boy got fired that evening.
I think they
Boy,
put 50.
I'll never
I think
forget
they put
that.
a 50
I'll
piece
never
on
forget
us at
that
one
one.
point.
And then
I think
everybody talk about what that 60K in the vet. It was not 60K in that. It was probably about 1,600 in that. Man, I ain't never seen the vet that empty, bro. They didn't even fill up the home side. The visitor side was plumb empty.
everybody was upset, huh?
Boy, they boycotted Bill. That was a boycott of James Bill that day. Woo!
And
That Pine Bluff put it on us.
that remind me of the Prairie View game from last year, man, where it wasn't. They say we had about 15,000 at that game, bro. But I swear to God, it wasn't no 15,000 people at that game. It might have been 8, bro. That's pushing it. But man, it was the middle of the last game of the season at home. You know what I'm saying, in November, and it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
cold, and we was struggling. Like, man, wasn't nobody trying to sit out there except me and my crazy family. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, them kind of games go to your bones, man.
Mm-hmm.
But like I
Yeah,
say,
man.
man, we
Some
hey,
good football.
we're gonna have to take a episode of Swag Smoke, bro. And we're gonna do that, bro. We're gonna put a game on, and we just gonna we
Mm-hmm.
just gonna
We gonna
chop it
kick
up
back
for a little
and
while.
watch it. We gonna chop it up. Man, hopefully, I would love to get a former player, like maybe Spiller or Arsenal or something from that Eugene or somebody to talk about some. Because man, I was watching that Grambling game and that goddamn fullback from A&M ran smack them to one day free safety. And boy, he was toting, and their receiver for A&M, if he would have blocked, the dude would have went to that. That one before used the fullback, and the fullback could move.
Oh yeah, and that's what A&M used to run that ball down your throat, man. You
Yeah,
know,
they will run that
so
straight up pro style offense. Line
they
up,
they
boy.
really
They run it through your tail.
they really
Sure.
wasn't about to go out there and throw the ball around. They were about to run over you and play physical defense. Yeah, like I said, that's a good point though. I would, man, like I said, I would love to have anybody like that come on, man, and chop it up, about any of those great games because
I got to
I
get
love
Johnny
it, man.
Cole. I want Johnny Cole to talk some 2010 Texas Southern games. I would love for him to come on and
Except
just see.
except
I
for
want to know how cold it. That was a cold dude that year. Seriously, he
man,
really had that defense was solid, bro.
that team was an all-star team, bro.
Yeah, it was
That
loaded. It really was loaded.
if that I hate that they got in trouble for whatever because that struck a great team from the record books, man. Like a lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
realize how dominant that team was, man. Like they ran through almost everybody they played, bro. It wasn't even foul. Like they beat the brakes off us in Mumford that year, man. I think they put 54 on us or something like that. You know that I'm gonna run through what they did that season. Man. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Yeah,
They really.
we need to get Coach Cole on that show, and I'd love to discuss that, man. Because man, that's SWAC football from 2000 to like 15, even at 2017 Grambling. I'm telling you, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Man,
And I mean,
that was a good football.
like I said, don't sleep on them Alcorn teams in that time period either. No.
Oh yeah. Ooh-wee.
when them boys, man, I think we was up by like 15, 20 points on them boys. They came back running the ball. I said, golly.
Yeah.
No, they wasn't even throwing. They was running in the second half and came back, bro. Like, you're not supposed to come back like that.
Like, I would love to know remember when John Gibbs got hurt and Lenore Footman come off the bench and went by about 400.
I was at that game, bro.
I love to chop it up with him and like, man, what was you on? Like, was you nervous? Like, man, you went straight Heisman on NCAA 14 on the board. I like, yeah,
bro. I swear I was at that game, bro.
Yeah, man. I
was at that game. I was there.
What year that was? I'm gonna see if I can catch that one on.
2015.
2015. 2015. And all. I'm gonna see if I can find. Man, I'm telling you, this dude come off the bench.
I swear I burned all that footage, bro. I burned all that footage. Hey, bro, you want to hear something crazy about this TSU team in 2010?
Yeah,
they lost to Tuskegee, bro.
But Tuskegee was a monster back then.
Yeah, they wasn't no joke. Now I'm not saying that to say Tuskegee was bad, because Tuskegee probably could have won SWAC some of them years. But they lost the Prairie View to start the season, and they lost to Tuskegee. But they beat everybody else after that, man.
Did they play Jackson State that year?
Yeah, they beat them 20. They beat JSU 21-18.
I can't remember, but I know that next year when we got Terrio, we got our lick back.
Yes, indeed.
We got our lick back. That next year,
50-13, bro. Them boys turned the tables on them.
Yeah, man. They ran through the SWAC, and then they took away all their stuff. Which, to be honest, I think they should give it back, because they gave Reggie Bush's Heisman back.
Yeah, man.
Like the way championship back. They earned it, man. No matter what they say, anything illegal.
Man, time passed.
Them boys earned that championship.
Time heal wounds, man. Let that go, man. Let them boys have they recognition, man. Because, like I said, that was a great team that got lost in the history, man. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, I think the SWAC as a whole should do more reaching back and showing love to these legends and people who put in the work.
Oh yeah. We got to give. Even that Valley had a good, man. Honestly, Valley. What year Valley was it? 2005, 06. They had a great one of them defense. It was top ranked in the FCS too, and a lot of them, they just couldn't score. But they had some dudes on that team too.
And one thing about Valley, bro, every now and then they'll have that team that'll sneak up on you. Like they might not win a lot of games, but if you get caught slipping, they're gonna get you, man. And they're gonna make you pay. Yeah, in 05 and 06, they went 6-5 both years. So I mean, for Valley, that's a great season, bro.
Yeah, that was on the up and up, and they kind of pulled the plug. Valley had some guys then. I'm telling you, man. Even Jane Bill had trouble with Valley then.
Man, shit, we lost to Valley one of them years.
Like my freshman year. My freshman year, my sophomore year, I know we beat Valley 14-7 though. But man, you talking about was a gritty defense? Oh boy, they wasn't going. I don't even know how we scored them 14 points. I can't even remember.
You know, you had them kind of games with Valley sometimes, bro. Like we done had a ton of 7-0 games, but we done lost them all. Like we done got shut out by Valley like 3 or 4 times, bro. Like that's that should not happen, but it's ugly. But I mean, you know, like I say, I every now and then, bro, I pull up an old game and watch it too. Now I'm gonna be 100 with you now. If it's a game that Southern lost, I don't watch it, bro. I haven't watched a game that
Oh
Southern
man,
lost
no
again,
man.
bro. I can't, man.
You like my mom. My mom, man, she love watching the old SWAC games.
I
If Jackson State lose the game, I don't want to watch that game.
I don't
Man,
watch
come
it.
on, we gotta watch we lose. Sometimes I go back and watch that old when we lost to Central. It's hard to stomach, but to be
Bro,
honest,
I can't make it through, bro. I can't make it.
No J State football from Harold Jackson. I refuse to watch that. From Harold Jackson to Tony Hughes, and shout out to Coach Hendrick. I can't watch it. That was some of the most terrible football I ever seen for JSU. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, it was just horrible. It was so horrible.
Hey, Lob right, man. I ain't watching no film if we lose, bro. y'all can watch film, but I'm gonna be in the office. So y'all call me after y'all done, because I don't even want to put. Man, my daddy like that, bro. He'll go back and watch an old game that we lost. I'm like, bro, I don't want to watch that. Like, I'm done with it. Like, I swear to God, bro, I think the last game I watched that we lost over was like in 2019 when we lost to FAMU, 26-21 or something like that, whatever it was, 26-20 or something. That's the only game I watched back over after we lost, because I just don't. I started, and then then the reality of what happened set in, and I'm like, I can't finish this, bro.
Definitely, when J State lost, when we lost that Southern game, when my guy stepped out of bounds like that,
Oh,
I was like, there ain't no way we lost the game like that. Man, you got to be more careful. You got to know where you're at. Yeah, he stepped smooth out of bounds.
Go ahead, bro. I'm trying to straighten something out with.
He said, "Burn the tape."
Burn it, bro.
I was like, man, y'all took, man. But my mama, she ain't gonna watch J State take no L.
Man, I ain't want to watch it when it happened.
Classic. She'll watch that Southern Heritage Classic. The first year with Terrio was there. So she watched a lot of that. Jack State lost that game. We ain't watching. She say you quit. We ain't watching that game.
Man, like,
I don't want to see no Jackson. And it's hard to watch Jackson State when they was them James Bell days too. But one game I know that was really good was the 05 Southern Heritage Class. It was a classic. Sometimes I'll go back and watch that one, but it's kind of, yeah.
Man, I can't. I don't know, bro. I just can't do it, bro. Like, I didn't try it before. I just can't do it, man. Like, I didn't, like I said, I didn't pick games and started, and I'm like, bro, we lost. I'm turn this thing off. Cause the first time we started messing up, bro, I turned it off. I was at that game, man. That was the SWAC Challenge, wasn't it? Pine Bluff and South Carolina State. I think I was at that game in that hot sun out down there in Orlando, sitting in that stadium baking. Hey, I skip a ton of Bayou Classics. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Wow.
I ain't watch I know one game I did watch that we lost, and that was the SWAC championship against Jackson State. I watched from the second quarter to the end. I ain't watched the first quarter when y'all went up like 28-0 on us. I watched this when I watched the second quarter on when Bubba came in. I was like, this is a whole different game, bro.
Yeah, but if Buck McDowell was in that game, I ain't gonna lie to you. That game might have been a different. We might have been talking a different ball game then.
Bro, the rumor was he was supposed to start, but I heard some things happen. I don't know, but he was supposed. I heard he was supposed to start. So I was surprised when I seen the doggone boy come on the field and say that.
Shout out to Brashawn McCray, greatest quarterback in Southern history.
Ray a good kid, bro. I'm not gonna go there.
That's my man. Hell of an athlete, honestly, man. You know.
Oh, he was, bro. Like
hell of an athlete.
I always felt like, bro, if that kid would have came back and been able to put in the work, he could have been a solid. I'm not as down on him as a lot of people was, but you know, he had a rough go of it, man. But Dooley ain't do him no favors, and that kind of hurt him, you know. But he had a stretch in the middle of the season where he was on fire, bro. Then like the rest of the season, from FAMU on, he was all downhill, bro.
Yeah, because I think, man, you put him in like an Oregon type spread offense, man. I think you had him a dangerous combination where he could really was able to use his feet because
he could use his legs and like I said, man, he wasn't as bad of a passer as people made him out to be. Now he wasn't the most
right. You right.
He wasn't the guy that was gonna sit back there and kill you with his arm, but if you gave him the opportunity and the time, he could hurt you. But you know, the offense just wasn't predicated for that. Hey, I'm gonna put that on my list of shows to do too. So we're gonna do an instant classic show. I'm gonna sit back and find some games. I already know what my number one is. It never changed. I don't think nothing will ever knock it off.
What, the 2010 Southern Jack State?
Man, if we won, yeah. No, that's a serious classic game right there. But my favorite game is it could be two. It could be the 99. They both was in 99, and I don't want to hear no FAMU people say nothing about Southern in 99. But Grambling Southern 99, we came back from 31 to 30 down 31-10. And the JSU Southern Championship game the next week, man. Them were two great games back to back that we probably shouldn't have won now, one of them. But some kind of way we found a way. And being in Birmingham for that first SWAC championship game, man, that was a special affair. They had every school had their band now. It was nice, man. Weather was cold, but it was nice. But man, I'm talking with my guest. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it on unless the weather get better. He having some bad weather on his end, so we're gonna try to reschedule it. Or if he can come on, we're gonna get him on. But y'all keep tuned in for that because I want to make this one happen. And we just lost a big soldier too. So see, everything going crazy right now. And for once, it's not my fault with the weather. But I'm gonna sit back and look through some old games, man. If y'all got some suggestions of games that I should watch that's not a Southern loss, y'all let me know and I'll watch it. If you tell me a game that that your team beat Southern, then I'm not watching it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So if you wanna tell me about a game that don't involve Southern or Southern won, then I'll watch it. Or y'all can make me torture myself and watch a game that we lost. So it's up to y'all. Now, how many of y'all watched any games from the spring season?
Yeah, I'm back.
There were some weird games to watch, bro.
I should be back. Should be back on, right?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah. I know my brother called. Every time you call it, it knocks me off line. I don't if I get a call, that's why. Yeah, I don't know what it is. StreamYard sends a message. Oh, it's a lot of people online. We're trying to fix the issue. Man,
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
been
They be
StreamYard
wilding
for
sometimes.
forever. Y'all ain't fixing the issue. Come on now.
They be wilding. Man, I that spring season, bro, was one of the craziest seasons ever, man. I just remember the one game we had at home that year when we lost to Pine Bluff. Man, I was like, I ain't watching no more football. I waited all I say I waited all this time through through the pandemic and all this to finally get a football game, and then we lose to Pine Bluff
Yeah.
at home. I I was so man,
if
I was so mad.
if
I think I
if
lost my voice
Southern
at
would
that
have
game,
won
bro.
that, if Southern would have won that spring championship, would you claim that as a championship?
Well, the way things going right now, yeah. I want the dub. I
Oh
want the
man.
dub, bro. I want the dub.
Man, I always gonna have an asterisk by that championship. I just don't respect that
I,
championship, man.
I mean, I wouldn't go around bragging on it, but it'll make me feel better right now. But yeah, man, look, man, we we won the classic and Big Worm left, man. That was I didn't know what to do, man. I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I was hurt, man. I was like, man, we gonna have to find a new coach and start all over. Hey, man. But like I say, man, I would have talked a little bit of noise. I ain't gonna lie, I would have talked a little bit of noise, but I wouldn't still be talking about it. I I just put it on a T-shirt or something and wear it, but I ain't gonna go broadcasting it because what I mean. It's like everybody didn't play the same amount of games. Like everybody, the teams weren't. It was tough, man.
I just hate Alcorn opted out because, man, I think Alcorn probably might would have won that spring
They
season.
probably would have, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have probably been two home games I watched them lose, man. Because we had them at home. like, come on, man. But I think it's one of them things that is. Hey, that's a good point. How my basketball people, how y'all feel about that Lakers championship in the bubble?
Yeah.
I I I respect it, but I hate it because they had time to rest and get healthy, bro. Which everybody else did too. But I just I, it was weird. But yeah, them kind of championships, man. They if you're a fan of the team, I'm sure you can celebrate it, but everybody else ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else got to respect it. But the thing is, if you win that one, you got to come back and win a real one.
Right.
You have to. You can't win that one and then not win no more championships. That would make it look worse.
Yeah, because A&M was supposed to go back to back. You had a
Yeah,
quarterback
bro.
and everything in place to go back to back, and then they laid an egg.
Bro, laying an egg, lay, laying an egg is not not the word for what they did. Hey, 20. Oh, that was a good game, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good game. But we should have won that game, man. We got messed. The referees messed us up in that game. They messed us up in that game. I'm not even gonna lie. That game made the next year hurt even worse because that gave us a 2-game losing streak to Texas Southern, and you can't have that, bro. Shout out to TSU for hiring him a president.
So did Texas Southern play in that? Yeah, they did. They did play in that spring season, didn't they?
Yeah, they played a couple games that year.
I'm trying to
I know they
remember
played.
who did they win?
I think they beat. I don't know if they won any. If they, I'm trying to think who they played. I know we played them. I know we played them.
I still hate that Alcorn. Alcorn always had that 2-0 loss everybody forever. I'm like, how do you give a team 2 points? Okay, it's a 14. We gonna give you 2 points.
Yeah, they played the first 2 games of the year, and then they didn't play no more. But they got the 2-0 against Alcorn though. Yeah,
Jack State 2-0. I don't like losing 2-0. Like I don't like losing on forfeit, man.
Hey, that 22 Southern that 22 TSU game, that game never even happened. That game no, I don't know what y'all talking about. That game never happened. I never heard that game happen. I think they had like some kind of thing happen at the stadium and they couldn't play that day. I don't know. I know Southern wasn't there. Maybe it was Southern Lab or somebody, but it wasn't Southern. I know Southern they show up and play like they did in that game. Lord have mercy. Man, that's one of the few games, bro. My wife was like turn the game off. And she don't ever like she one of the people like, bro, it don't matter how bad the game is. Like when Jackson put that beating on us 35-0, she still was like, oh, we can try to, we can make a couple plays and get back in the game. Like, baby, it's over. That game against TSU and last year Alcorn game, then with bro, she didn't even turn the game off when LSU was beating the brakes off us. But when Alcorn put the beating on us last year, bro, she turned the game off at halftime. She said, that boy throw another interception, I'm turning the thing off, and she turned it off. I said, I ain't gonna complain because I had been stopped watching. I ain't been stopped watching. I started watching other people play.
Has anybody ever busted a TV watching a SWAC game? I would love to know. Has somebody ever got that theory?
I done broke a remote.
Punched their broke a remote or TV or something.
I done broke a remote. I threw that thing across the room. Yeah, I know I got issues, y'all. And Southern do it to me, man. Man, have you ever like turn a game on? Shout out, Mr. Bolden. What's going on with you, man? Thank you for tuning in out there in Texas, man. You know what? Have you ever like say like Jess, you were playing a game and you was gonna listen to it on the radio or turn it on TV or whatever, but you ain't catch it when it start, and you turn it on, and you turn it right back off? Have you ever did that?
Nah, I don't think I ever done that.
Man, I can, like, when I listen to a game on the radio, bro, I can almost tell what's going on just by the crowd, and that's when I'd be like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna sit through this thing, because if we're on the road and I hear somebody band going crazy, or I hear the fans going, I'm like, Lord, I don't even know what the score is, because back to that 99 FAMU Southern game, bro, they beat us 65-18, and we was undefeated, bro. We was number 3 or 4 in the country, and in all of, well, it was the Division I AA back then. We were number 1. We were number 3 in the nation, bro. Not in the Sheridan poll, not in no HBCU poll. We was number 3 in the whole country. We was 9-0, and we was killing everybody. And we went to Tallahassee. And I turned the radio on, and the score was like 42-0 in the second quarter. I was like, "What?" I turned the thing right back off, bro.
Dang.
Hey, you know what I did when I turned it off? I turned that PlayStation on. I put the NCAA 2000 in. I put 200 points on FAMU that night, bro.
Oh man! Well, I'm gonna get you back Subway.
I'm gonna get my get back, bro. Right. I'm scoring as many times as I can, man. Like,
I've done that too. I ain't gonna lie. Take a bad loss and I crank up that PlayStation, man.
Oh my God!
I gotta do it. I'm like, hey, I be sitting there thinking, what went wrong? Like, why these plays working now?
It's therapy, ain't it, bro? Like,
Yeah.
man, them L's hurt, bro.
Yeah,
But
man.
I, like I say, man, I don't watch losses, but looking back over time, I can appreciate losses when they lead to something afterwards. Because sometimes, you lose a game and something come out of it. Like when we lost the Valley and they fired Stump Mitchell, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And we went on a run after that. So sometimes losses can lead to stuff like that, and I could deal with it. But bro, I remember in 2001 at the Bayou Classic, me and my cousin used to always go down there and stay. And this year, for whatever reason, we wasn't going together. And so my old man was like, he'll take me to the hotel after the game. I'm like, all right,
Man.
bro, we lost.
No.
And my dad had put me out on the middle of Canal Street, bro, with my suitcase and everything. And I had to walk to the hotel, bro. That man was mad, bro.
Really? In Canal?
Bro, he stopped the car, popped the trunk. My mom was like, "What you doing?" He could take it from here. Like, man, you. My old man was so hot. We lost the ground that night. That man didn't even care about his own son, bro. Like, that man didn't care about his own son at all that night, boy.
Wow, bro. Wow. Yeah, that's wild right there, y'all.
Yeah, that's what happened when you live in a house like I did. It was something or nothing, bro. Like it got badder than them losses, man. Losses make you want to take off all your shirts and stuff coming out the game.
I remember a bad loss when I went to Alcorn. I think they lost to. Was it Bama State on a block kick or A&M on a block kick?
Yeah, I think it was Bama State one year.
I think it was Bama State, yeah. And they ended up losing on a block kick. And Bama State really wasn't that good that year. Yeah, well, Bama State stole one down there in Lawrence.
Man, Bama State got a way of doing that, stealing games.
Oh yeah, they'll get you every once in a while. I can't wait till that J-State Bama State game. I'm looking forward to that game.
That game gonna be crazy, bro.
I am looking forward to that one.
You might want to try that.
They good.
Oh yeah, if both teams come in that game on a roll, that game gonna be crazy, bro. That game gonna be.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, Bama State go out there and beat Auburn.
If they do that, bro, the season over for everybody, bro.
You better get rich. Man, Jackson State go out there and beat ULM. And Bama State beat Auburn, boy, oh my goodness, the world finna come to a clashing end.
Hey, yeah. Hey, what if y'all beat ULM and lose to Southern, bro? I think that'd be a good.
Beat ULM and turn around the next week and lose the Lane. Now that would be.
Oh, that would definitely be horrible, bro.
TC will be gone. They'll walk TC smooth out of Jackson, bro. I'll let my boy Crook get the hold of TC then. You can have it. I'm like Crook, take him to the Braid Cave.
Hey, pick him up and go. Yeah, that's a good point though. Bama State get Jackson and FAMU at home, so if they find a way to beat both of them, they gonna be trouble. But I mean, I still like I'm just one of the people, man. I'm gonna give a champ the benefit of the doubt. They gotta prove to me that they can't do it, and it's early though. Hey, I would love. Hey, if they get rid of TC, they'll take that job.
I imagine a lot of folks would take the job if they got rid of TC.
Man, them blue and white suits. Them blue and white suits he'll have on, bro. I swear, boy, y'all be
man. They'll have a line from here to Lynch Street for that job.
It would, man. Certain jobs, bro, when they come up, bro, you gonna have people go for 'em. Grambling the same way. When Grambling job come open, it's gonna be a lot of people interested in it because I mean, them schools got history, man. It's you just can't, them top of the line programs, and you can't deny that. No matter how hard I try,
I hope
I
Jackson
can't
they
deny it.
don't. Oh, I hope they don't lose the lane. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Lane has a tendency to knock off somebody now. I can't take them lightly at all.
I mean, like I say, bro, that's a tough. It's early in the season, and I'm not saying it to say that I think Lane got any chance. I mean, of course, it's always a chance, because it's human beings on the field. You never know, but I mean, I think SU is a great job too. But I was just speaking on them, not on Southern. But I would throw Southern in that group. Southern, FAMU, Jackson, Grambling, them are big jobs. But what I was saying was, I think with the ULM game and then Southern after Lane, they gonna have to lock in, bro. Cause that's the kind of game you can get caught slipping. I'm not saying that Lane gonna beat Jackson State or nothing like that. But with a big game before and a big game after, a team like that could kind of get locked in.
Speaking of ULM, did you see they ended up getting General Booty to commit to ULM?
Yeah.
Oh, General Booty. Yeah, that's a man on that. That's a horrible name. That's Booty, your last name.
Yeah, I like. I know the weather is bad in Houston, man. Shout out to my Houston people. I've been trying to deal with this weather here too, but yeah, bro, that's a nasty name, bro.
Yeah, General Booty, bro.
That's a nasty name.
Yeah, if I was him, I ain't gonna lie, I would request a name change.
I would too, bro. Then they had the Josh Booty and Abram Booty. All them dudes from back in the day.
At least Josh Booty sound better than General Booty.
Bro, ain't nobody last name Booty.
Hey, I'd rather be Josh Booty than General, though, honestly. But General, that's almost like a generic, like you got a generic booty. Like, something else. It just sounds weird to say.
But that sounds like a wrestling name, bro.
Yeah, General Booty.
Like the one dude that already be in the ring when they come to the match.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
he don't get no intro or nothing. He don't get no intro or nothing.
Yeah, hey, Razor Ramon versus General Booty.
Yeah. weighing in at 200 pounds.
General Booty.
Man, I'm glad that dude ain't in the SWAC, bro. I swear, I couldn't do 12 weeks of that, bro.
Nah, could you imagine Tyler Clark, General Booty?
Bro, you about to make it worse.
Man, I can imagine Tyler calling them names. That game, nope. Nope.
No, I'm not even watching that game, bro. I'm turning that one off. I'm skipping. General Booty and Mississippi Valley take on Alabama State.
Man, they gotta call him something else, bro. At least GB. I already go by GB, man.
Hey,
yeah,
bro.
GB or something.
Bro, you see the call?
What? Man,
oh my God,
bro.
Hey man, it's all good. It's all good, man. We already off the rails, so just go ahead,
That's oh my goodness. I
go ahead
can't
and ride that
imagine.
car off the cliff, bro. Man, that's what that had me in tears, bro. I ain't laughed that hard in a minute. I can't stop, man. Oh, but like I say, bro, thank God that guy not in the SWAC, man, because I could not do 12 shows saying that name, bro. And especially he throwing for 300 yards a game. Hey, that booty on fire, boy. Like, ooh. Hey, but man, I think, bro, I think we need to end it on that note, bro. I can't keep going, man.
On that, we gonna wrap this one up, man.
Man,
I'm with you.
and like I say, I'm my guest couldn't make it. The weather is bad out there in H Town, so we're gonna try to reschedule and make that happen again. Hopefully, we can get him on next week or sometime during any other time. But man, like I say, we're gonna we're gonna shut it down here because I can't stop laughing, man. But shout out to y'all for tuning in, man, and everybody who out there in the weather, man. Y'all be safe. We had a real bad storm come through this week and not lights out for 2 days. But y'all be careful out there. And we'll catch y'all next week on another edition of SWAC Smoke.
Man, thank
We
y'all for
out.
watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Yes, please.